Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano.
That's me.
Here to recap TLC.
Tables, ladders, and chairs.
Oh my!
Hey, you know what?
Remember that's how it started? They used
Yes.
to say, oh my.
Oh my. You know, there were no titles hanging from anything except the SmackDown Women's title.
Except for the end, yeah.
And that was unbelievable.
It was.
That was an incredible match.
Yeah.
I was
really
even
was.
okay with the ending. Kind of saw that coming.
They really hinted at it because of the backstage segments.
Yeah.
I thought Nia would come out too, but
Maybe.
she's a little bitch.
But I mean, you did it in a way where Becky can still be Becky.
Yeah.
I mean, Stone Cold lost his title a few
Right,
times.
yeah. As long as you get screwed out
Yeah.
of the you know what I mean?
Right.
And you don't get pinned.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So we'll get to that. But you know, we're gonna grade it as we go. And I was watching this pay-per-view and I was like, am I enjoying this pay-per-view?
It wasn't bad. It
It
wasn't
might
horrible.
be pretty damn good by the time we give it a letter grade.
Have we've set our expectations so low, I think,
Yeah.
that now anything decent, we're like, okay.
But like, I even enjoyed the Natalia match, and I've never enjoyed a Natalia match.
I mean, sure. Yeah, I mean, it had tables, right?
Well, just all the spots in it were
Sure.
very good, I
Sure.
thought. But
Sure.
let's get to it. So
Yeah.
we have two pre-show matches. We got Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander for the Cruiserweight title.
Poor cruiserweights.
Oh,
Once
I
again.
should hit Kairi Sane's music.
Once
Or,
again, they have
her
the
audio.
Yeah, the pre-show.
Yeah,
match.
Murphy retains with his finisher. Again, you have to have the network to watch 205 Live, but the title matches are free. I always
Well,
think
but you have
that's
to have the
funny.
network. Oh, no, it's free.
No, that's the
Wait,
pre-show.
where do they
That's
show it?
On YouTube, on Twitter.
Oh, it is on YouTube?
It's everywhere.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So Murphy retains. And then we have Elias versus Bobby Lashley in a guitar ladder match with
And
Leo
we didn't know
Rush.
what this was. We thought it was just going to be like whoever gets the guitar first can use it. No, it was you just grab it and win.
Yeah, I thought it was you have to use it, and then once you use it,
once
you
you
win.
use it, you win. Yeah,
Yeah.
on something.
Right.
Nope, it was just grab the guitar and you win.
Right. Well, that makes no sense, but
Makes no
okay, like,
sense.
what do you do? Grab the guitar and then play a song? Like, what are you supposed to do?
Why would Lashley want to grab a guitar?
Right. I guess.
He doesn't play music.
No.
A guitar
Yeah.
ladder match.
So Lashley shows his ass before the match. That was great. Elias took some nice ladder spots, but in
did.
the end, he power bombed Lashley onto a ladder, climbed up. Leo Rush met him at the top, but he knocks him off, and he grabs the guitar for the win. So Elias wins.
You know what's funny is that if you would have told me it was a pre-show match, I would have chosen Elias.
Sure.
The faces almost always win pre-show matches.
Yeah.
And there's really no reason. There was a couple of matches I don't understand the ending that we could talk about. This is kind of one of them. This is kind of an easy way to cheat and have Lashley go over a little bit.
Well, yeah.
To then have Elias come back and go over because we know we're going to see this again.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
But hey, Elias got the clean win over Lashley.
the clean ladder win.
The clean ladder guitar win.
After the match, he's about to hit Lashley with the guitar, but Leo Rush jumps on his back. They double team him. Leo Rush hits a frog splash, and then Lashley hits Elias with the guitar.
Yeah.
So that'll keep going.
That'll keep going even though they got over, I guess. So that counts as a win, maybe?
Yeah, well,
Like it counts as a I won this war
exactly.
match thing?
Yeah.
Are we starting the letter grades yet?
No.
We are not.
Pre-show does not count.
Does
we never
not
count the
include it.
pre-show. Yeah.
I'd give it a solid B minus.
The pre-show?
C plus. Somewhere in there.
Yeah, all right.
I watched
if
some
you're,
of the cruiserweight,
if you're
'cause
counting, but if you're counting like the pre-show panel, hard F.
Hard F.
Jonathan Coachman was trying to be funny, and it was really bad.
Why is he still there?
But the main show, you know, they always have the video package
Yeah.
to start the pay-per-view, and Becky narrated it, which
Yeah.
was awesome.
That was sweet.
Like, I don't know, was Becky always this hot? Was she always like the hottest girl in the room?
No.
No, it's just this new persona and everything, and she doesn't have, her accent isn't horrible anymore because she's not making stupid jokes and being
Right.
goofy like she used to be.
She's not a goofy face anymore.
Yeah.
She's
So
just
now
a
she's
mean
just
bitch
super hot.
who we love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I listened to the interview on Edge and Christian's podcast, and you will, if you thought you were in love with her, you will fall in love
Because she does
with
it
her.
in character.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And she said what I was saying. Like, she was like, yeah, I'm going to beat Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania in the main event and hold both titles.
Yeah. No.
So, but
maybe.
again, she said it. So,
Yeah,
it was cool. All right, main showtime. We got R-Truth and Carmella versus Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox in the Mixed Match Challenge Finals.
To see who goes on to be the last entrant in both Royal Rumbles.
Hold on, I have the, I must have the notes wrong because the pre-show, I thought the pre-show ended.
No, so they didn't tell us.
Yeah.
But they extended the pre-show.
They did.
Into the main show's time.
Wow.
So technically it was still pre-show.
You know why it was still the pre-show?
Why?
Because of this match. But also, you could watch this match on Facebook Live.
Oh, because it was part of the mixed, so it was a pre-show.
Yes.
I mean, it was.
That's bullshit.
Anything free is part of the pre-show.
Yeah. That was such bullshit.
Yeah.
So Truth and Carmella have a dance break mid-match. The Singh brothers try to join in, but Truth throws them out of the ring. And then Carmella makes Alicia tap to the code of silence for the win because she's allowed to do that again now that she's a face for some reason.
Yeah.
And then after the match, Kayla Braxton interviews them and asks, where are you going for your paid vacation? R-Truth says he already submitted their vacation request.
And then this went on for too long.
Oh, my God.
Rule
Oh
of
my
three.
God.
Rule of three, Carmella. Barcelona? No. Rome? No. Answer.
Yeah. And then
Boom, boom, answer.
Kayla's
Sorry,
like,
Mick. That's how it works.
The Mick pop fell over. Kayla asks, like, so where are you going on your vacation? And then they do the whole thing. And then Kayla again goes, okay, so you're the Mixed Match Challenge winners.
No,
where are
like
you
this.
two going on? So you just said
goes,
that.
She goes, so you two are the Mixed Match Champions. Like as if she's announcing it for the first time.
Right.
You two are going to... And then...
WWE headquarters. And
Stamford,
Carmella's like,
Connecticut.
fuck.
Yeah. And then since they're goofy faces as they're walking around, she's like,
yeah.
okay.
So dumb.
Okay, we'll go there.
And that'll
they're
be-
going to show us
Of
that.
course, that'll be a segment on SmackDown.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, so that's a hard F, right?
Does this start with an F?
That was terrible. This whole thing was terrible.
It really was. Yeah.
That's an F.
That's a fail.
Next up, we have The Bar versus The New Day versus The Usos for the SmackDown tag titles. Wasn't excited for this, but it ended up being really good. The New Day had Christmas wrestling gear, and Kofi had jingle bells somewhere because every time he moved, he would hear a jingle.
Yeah.
But there were some really cool spots.
Look, these three teams work well together. We've seen this match. We've seen these three teams interact with each other so much. Almost as if they're the only three teams in the SmackDown division.
Well, they pretty much are. When do we ever see anyone else?
We never.
Sanity's dead.
Yeah.
We only see them for Survivor Series. Same
Right.
with the Colognes.
Right.
That's it.
But they put on another good match.
They did. It was really
stuff.
good.
Yeah.
Cesaro picked up Kofi for a suplex, but one of the Usos jumped off the top rope and cross-bodied onto Kofi, who was upside down. That was very nice.
Yeah.
But in the end, Sheamus hit Xavier with a brogue kick to retain.
Yeah.
Bar retains.
So that match was probably a B.
Yeah.
So that raises it
I'd
up
bring it up a letter grade.
a D.
Yeah.
All right.
Next up, we have Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman in a TLC match. Again, this is not a TLC match at all. TLC matches have something hanging from the top. You can call this a no disqualification match, and it would be the same exact thing. If there's nothing hanging from the top, then it's not even a ladder match.
It's not even a ladder match.
But
a TLC match is basically at this point, it's just a do whatever you want.
exactly,
Yeah.
just like everything else. If there's nothing hanging there, then there's 10 matches that all mean the same
Hold on,
thing.
you have to use tables, ladders, or chairs. You can't use anything else. You can't.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
The main event, they had kendo sticks.
Tables, ladders, chairs, and kendo sticks.
Yeah. TLCK.
TLCK.
So Corbin tells the referee, Heath Slater, to start counting Braun out. But of course, Braun's music hits, and he comes out to the ring with his arm in a sling. Braun gets a mic and reminds Corbin that a TLC match is a no disqualification match. And then we see Apollo Crews, Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, and Finn Balor surround the ring with steel chairs.
Yeah.
Corbin tells Heath to get rid of them, but Heath takes off the referee shirt and punches Corbin in the face.
This is all fantastic.
It would have been way better. It was all great.
Yeah.
It would have been better if Corbin had Heath be a ref for like a couple months. Like do this 2 months ago. You know what I mean?
And
like
really like piss him off.
Oh yeah, totally. So Apollo, Rude, Gable, and Balor all get in the ring and hit Corbin with the chairs.
Yeah.
Corbin retreats up the ramp, but then Kurt Angle's music hits.
Oh my God.
He makes his big return.
I think that's the biggest pop he's ever gotten.
It
was so big.
Yeah.
I think because they were kind of chanting Angle a little bit when he was in the ring.
Right.
When guys started showing up. Like, okay, we know where this is going.
Well, yeah, once Braun was like, anyone can help me, you're thinking either Bray Wyatt or Kurt Angle, right? You know, but they saved it for when Corbin's retreating.
So he's retreating. Now the fans aren't sure if they're going to get Angle, and then they get Angle. Mm-hmm. Huge pop.
Yeah.
It was a fun thing. I've rewound it 3 times because I love pops. I love pops.
Of course. And they missed the one good opportunity for Kurt where when they did the "You suck," he should have pointed at Corbin.
Well, he was doing this thing.
He's pointing to the crowd again.
Kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, he should have been like, "No, Corbin, you suck.
Yeah,
you suck.
This guy sucks. Corbin sucks."
Right. So Kurt hits Corbin with a chair, puts him back in the ring. Everyone kicks Corbin's ass. He gets I
love the
Rooting Gable neck breaker moonsault thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I do like that.
And then Braun puts his foot on Corbin's chest, and Heath counts 1, 2, 3. So Braun didn't do anything. So clearly he's not cleared at all. He still has the arm in the sling.
I'm
is
surprised
legit.
Insurance-wise, because usually these guys are not even allowed to be near the ring.
Yeah.
He must have had to sign a waiver, and then WWE had to sign another waiver just to get him anywhere near this
Well,
action.
remember, that's why Bret Hart couldn't have a real match against Vince at WrestleMania. So he just hit him with the chair 30 times.
Right.
It was the shittiest match of all time.
Awful. But when you see guys like Bobby Fish not even come to the ring, because I think the insurance companies are like, look, we'll pay for it, but you can't have him in harm's way.
Well, whose insurance, though? Like,
well,
what
look, I'm sure the
insurance?
company has insurance. On
The company.
Yeah.
But the wrestlers themselves don't have insurance.
No, but I think the company covers the injuries.
Yeah, of course.
So they have an insurance policy on the wrestlers.
Right.
So if they're like, look, we'll give you insurance, but if they go back in the ring, we're not going to pay for it again. There must be some rule for like stunt people.
Yeah.
That literally go through like walls and tables and you know what I mean? Like what insurance company would cover these people?
Right.
It must be something like, look, we'll cover regular injuries until you go back out there. Anyway.
Right.
I'm only assuming, but you know.
Yeah. No, but it was really good. Just everyone that Corbin's pissed off,
So
they all
much
get
fun.
their revenge.
Even Finn Balor was there.
Yeah.
With a match later.
JoJo announces that Baron Corbin is no longer the Raw GM, and now Braun will face Lesnar at the Royal Rumble.
And she didn't announce that.
No, but they said
You don't
it
announce, and the loser gets
Yeah.
this. No, it's the winner is Braun Strowman, and he will now face Lesnar. We all know the other consequence.
Right. They just wanted another pop.
That I really just shoved it in our
They
faces.
wanted another pop.
Yeah.
So, I think this takes it up another letter grade, so.
Heath Slater, probably never see him again.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
That was it.
If anything, Heath wishes he was still a ref because he'd be on TV every week.
Yeah.
You know, like.
You know what they should do? Who's the new general manager? It's not going to be Angle.
It's not?
He wants to wrestle again. I thought your idea was cool about Alexa Bliss because of how much she's been
But
doing.
she's going to come back now. She's training to come back, so it probably won't be her. So
Whoever
if it's not
it is-
Angle, then I don't know.
Whoever it is,
Vince.
I guess I'd love
First
for-
of all. Go ahead. Say what you're
Well,
saying.
I'd love to see they go, Heath, I'm proud to reinstate you. Hold on, man. You don't think I got this ref thing down? You mind if I stay being a ref for a while?
Right.
And he's like a super face ref.
Yeah.
Where he screws over bad guys that he doesn't like.
Right.
That'd be kind of a
That
cool
would be-
gimmick.
yeah, sure.
It's better than never seeing him again.
Right. No, but so Vince is coming back to, for Raw this week because the ratings have been horrible.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, that'll get ratings. Bring Vince back because, we don't make stars out of our current roster. So we have to bring Vince back.
Yeah.
And Brock's not coming. He doesn't want to come. So Vince, what the fuck is Vince going to do?
First of all,
Announce a new GM?
I don't. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, wow. Great.
Oh, but I'm just saying he's Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
You have to have him on TV. Mm-hmm. Occasionally.
He does this, but he only does this when ratings are like so bad that they're desperate for.
He probably adds ratings a little bit, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, because he's a star. He's actually made himself a star. Whereas,
the show, yeah.
they don't treat any of the wrestlers that are actually on the show as stars. That's the problem.
I think it would either be announcing some kind of big names extension.
We're gonna shake things up.
Brock or Rousey or something.
Great.
Or does he say he's going to shake things up?
That's what the promo said.
So they do a superstar shakeup around the turn of the year.
Ugh. That's so shitty. Does never mean anything.
Never
They're
does.
so shitty.
I know. To set up WrestleMania matches.
Yeah.
We just shake things up.
Right.
Raw just got Becky Lynch.
Oh, who'd they trade for? We got Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
On to Natalya versus Ruby Riott in the table match. Liv and Sarah bring out the Jim Neidhart table. Liv gets on the apron early in the match, but Natalya pushes her off, and Liv goes back first through a table.
Amazing spot.
It was great.
Yeah.
Natalya later told Ruby, "You want to mess with my family, bitch?" And she slaps the shit out of her. Sarah tries to interfere, but Natalya body slams Sarah through a table. Ruby brings the Jim Neidhart table in the ring and tries to throw Natalya through it, but Natalya puts her in a sharpshooter. Ruby pulls the table onto Natalya to get out of it.
If it would have broken,
Yeah,
Ruby would have won.
of course.
I mean, that was like a timber moment.
Right. Yeah.
Was that like the super secure table?
I guess.
Was it steel reinforced
I
wood?
don't know. Yeah.
Maybe.
Later, Natalya pulls out a table under the ring with a fat head of Ruby Riott on it.
Yeah.
Natalya also pulls out
Big pop.
Yeah.
Like a pretty decent pop for Natalya.
Right.
And she's like, oh,
Right.
thank you. Right.
She also pulls out her father's jacket and puts it on.
Looked nothing like the jacket he wore.
Right.
But they had to probably adjust it a little bit for her.
It still looked big on her, yeah.
Yeah.
In the end, Natalya powerbombed Ruby off the second rope and through the Ruby table. So Natalya wins.
I don't think it was. Was it the Ruby table?
It was.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
The thing must have came off like immediately. Because when it happened, and I was like looking at my phone, I think, and then when it happened, I was like, oh, it was a plain table, so maybe the fat head came off really quickly.
Well, it came off of half of the table.
Oh, okay.
Because then she held up the half that the sticker was still on, and it was like half hanging off.
There you go.
But again, I enjoyed this match. The Liv table spot was great. The power bomb was great.
Yeah.
I think it has to go up another letter here. We're up to a B now.
Did we grade the Strowman one?
Well, yeah, we brought it up another letter grade. We were at a C.
And so you want to bring this up to a B?
I just think if it's really good, then
let's do it. No, I was not upset watching a Natalya match.
Yeah,
that should really become an A. Just
and
for that.
Really,
fact.
this whole pay-per-view is like two heels won in this whole pay-per-view.
Really?
Yeah, it was all faces. We have Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor. Good match.
Is that a ratings thing? I wonder.
Maybe
let the faces win.
Just because the heels have been winning so much lately.
Well, I didn't understand this end of this match. Like Drew, you're pushing and pushing and pushing. It would have made so much sense to let him win this and then have the Demon beat him at the Rumble. Because if you lose to the Demon, it doesn't count against you.
Yeah,
he's unbeatable.
Well, at this point, I think the only two men that could win the Rumble are Seth or McIntyre. It's got to be one of them, right? It has to be one of them.
It has to be.
If it's not, it's a huge disappointment. I'll be fine if it's one of them. If it's not, then that's a big
Has the Demon ever been in the Rumble?
No.
Interesting.
Has Balor even? Yeah, he was, because he was like number 1 or 2 the last Rumble. But
no, I don't understand it with anybody else. And I don't understand. It wouldn't make sense to be. Matter of fact, I would expect Deem to be feuding with somebody else like almost as early as like 2 weeks from now.
You'd hope so, but they're gonna have another match at the Rumble, I'm sure. But
and then Seth is in the Rumble after another bang up match.
Yeah, sure.
And then wins it.
They do that. Maybe, I don't know, but I put my money on McIntyre right now if I had to pick one. But as long as it's one of them, we'll be fine. Yeah. So Dolph came out and super kicked McIntyre while the ref wasn't looking. Dolph also grabbed the chair, but Drew kicked him in the face. He then threw Dolph in the ring and brought the chair. And but Balor drop kicked the chair into him, and Balor hits the coup de grace for the win.
Over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Later in the show, Caruso interviews Balor, who says he didn't know why Ziggler was out there. Dolph shows up and tells Balor, "You're welcome."
You're welcome.
But Finn tells him, "Stay out of my business." So Dolph punches him and throws him into a few storage boxes.
Yeah. So what?
They're gonna fight on Raw now. They are. They said it.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, so what is Dolph?
Wow.
He's a nothing again?
No,
he's
I
a
think
teeter.
it's just two faces, getting
teeter.
upset at each other. That's all.
I guess.
So what do we do there? B plus, I guess. It
was a good match.
Yeah.
Sure.
B plus.
A little half grade.
All right.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton in a chairs match. My least favorite match type of all the match types.
It's just
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
If you could use a chair and it's no DQ, you could use any weapon.
right.
Rey Mysterio was dressed as Pepe Le Pew for some reason.
Like a white
I don't-
mohawk.
Fuck, yeah.
Mask.
Well, and he was all black with white hair. He was a skunk.
Yeah.
Ray did his slide under the ring onto Orton outside the ring with a chair. That was nice.
That was really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Like a sled.
right.
Yeah.
And then in the end, Orton tries to RKO Ray through 4 chairs, but Ray gets out of it and wins with a roll-up.
He gets out of it, then does like a Hurricane Rana roll-up.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Right.
And he beats him.
It was super lame.
I just didn't see Orton winning this match clean because there's no reason. Like, you have to let Ray win something.
He's always losing to Ray. He lost in Saudi. He lost to
Ray won there?
Yeah, in the best in the world thing.
Oh, right.
He just keeps losing
That,
to Ray
that whole
Mysterio.
tournament was smack. It was just, forget that whole thing. Forget everything you saw in that tournament. It was all bullshit.
It's like everyone knows wrestling's fake, but it's like that tournament was bullshit.
The outcomes were bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do we do with this one? B minus, C plus, B minus.
Let's go to
B-minus?
a B minus.
All right, sure.
Because some of the spots weren't bad.
Right. Next up, we have Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship with Tamina ringside. Again, Ronda was so good. So good.
Yeah.
Nia threw punches that Ronda kept ducking, but it was easy to duck them because Nia was aiming for Andre the Giant's head.
Right.
They were like, look, Nia, we know you have a thing where you suck at wrestling. You can't even throw a working punch. Don't even go near Ronda's face.
I mean, I'm about to punch you in the face in 3, 2, 1. Like it's not hard.
Yeah.
And they're professionals at
Well,
this.
again, Nia's taller than Ronda, so it's like, I'm here, you're Ronda, and I'm swinging up here.
Right.
It just,
And all I have to do is just duck it. And Ronda knows how to really duck a punch.
Right.
She should have said, hey, no, really try to punch me.
yeah, but again, with how shitty and unprofessional Nia is,
know.
if she breaks Ronda's nose...
And we see what happens to Ronda when she really gets punched.
Yeah.
Her whole face bleeds.
Right. So Ronda went for the armbar early, but Nia picked her up and slammed her.
Yeah.
Ronda jumped off the top rope and cross-bodied onto Nia outside the ring.
Yep.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Ronda did her punch combo, which is also good. She went for another crossbody in the ring, but Nia rolled and picked her up. She hit the Samoan drop. Went for the pin, but Ronda barely kicked out. And Ronda kicks out better than most people, I think, because she didn't move her body at all. Like, I think Undertaker's the best wrestler who does kickouts because it's like 1, 2, he doesn't move anything, and then he just moves like his right arm or one of his arms, and it's so you don't see it coming, and that's what she did there. So I was very
I almost
impressed by
thought
that.
it was a screw up until I realized it wasn't. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, I was like, oh, that was good.
Nia went for a second Samoan drop off the second rope.
Right.
But Ronda rolled out of it and powerbombed Nia off the second rope.
Yep.
Tamina then distracted Ronda, and Nia hit Ronda in the back. She went for a big punch, but Ronda ducked.
A big punch.
Ronda ducked, jumped on Nia's head, flipped her to the ground, looked at Tamina, said, "Watch this.
Watch this. This is for you."
She kisses Nia's hand and locked in the armbar to make Nia tap.
Yeah.
Ronda retains, of course.
To which she tapped immediately.
Yes. Backstage, Nia is doing the walk of shame by herself, but Becky shows up and says, "Remember when you broke my face?" And she kicks Nia, she punches her, knocking her to the ground, and says, "Keep your name out of my mouth," and then just walks away.
Keep my name out of your mouth.
Right, that's what I meant. Yeah.
And that's such a great line.
Yeah.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Right.
Oh my God, she's so stone cold. I just hope they keep doing it. I mean, she's just cool. What if she has no business being back there? And Nia didn't interfere later. That just means that was just a cool moment for Becky for no reason.
Right.
Amazing.
Also later in the night, Caruso asks Ronda about Charlotte, and Ronda says, "Payback's a bitch, and I'm the baddest one on the planet."
Yeah.
So now you know Ronda's coming out for the main event
Right.
at that point.
Pretty much.
Next up, we have Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. And this was funny because one of our fans tweeted at me saying, if Daniel Bryan's a vegan, why does he, and he's doing this whole gimmick, why does he carry around a leather belt? And Corey Graves, as Daniel Bryan was coming out, Corey Graves said, "Daniel Bryan told me he had the leather on the title replaced with a vegan-friendly alternative."
He did say that?
He did.
Well, that's good. That makes sense. I'm
Yeah.
glad they made that per the story.
Right. But this might have been the longest match of the night.
AJ Styles usually is one of the longest.
It went over 30 minutes.
Yeah.
AJ hit a phenomenal forearm off the barricade. That was nice. He then went for one in the ring, but Daniel ducked. Daniel went for the running knee. Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't grade from Ronda. We'll be back to
We're
a
at
B+.
a B minus. Probably back to a B plus.
All right, cool.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So Daniel goes for the running knee. AJ ducks and rolls him up. Daniel counters the roll up with one of his own, and he gets the win with a roll up. Again, it was a good match, but I hate roll up wins. Even if you're a heel.
It seems like AJ had control of like the last half of this match and gets rolled up.
Why don't you just kick him in the balls again while the ref's not looking? Or you know what I mean?
Something. Well, I would have hated that.
But
But
it's a really good match, though. But
yeah,
what do we do now? A B?
we're at a B plus.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to fall back. B is fine.
BB?
B. I mean, it's a good match, but it was too long. Yeah, let's go B.
Nothing crazy happened either. Like,
Yeah.
there weren't any really
No
big
stipulations,
spots.
right?
No.
Yeah.
And no real big spots or anything, you know?
No.
Next up, we have Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose for the IC title. Ambrose dyed his jacket blue,
Yeah, I don't know.
so now he looks like a Union soldier for the Civil War,
Yeah,
like
kind
blue
of. Right.
jackets, you know. The match was good, but the commentary was atrocious. Holy shit! When commentary can ruin a match,
First of all, they need to scrap the whole Dean's married to Renee thing.
I know,
Scrap it!
I know.
Either put her in a match or scrap it. You can't teeter this bullshit.
It's so bad.
I mean, like get her to interfere in a match or something, or scrap it. It's
so bad.
awful.
Corey's just ragging on her the whole time,
And like the three of them,
and
with
even Cole, like
they were talking like around like in a circle about. Well, I've never seen Seth so focused. Well, Dean's never been so focused. Well, you're best friends with Seth, and you've never seen him so focused. No, I've never seen him so.
And at one point they're like double teaming on Renee. Like Cole's like, Renee, he's talking to himself. He's talking to himself, Renee. And she's like, he's focusing. Shut up. Fuck you, Cole.
Wouldn't she be more like when he takes a big hit or spot?
Yeah.
Shouldn't she be like, "Yo, baby"?
I know. Yeah.
And she doesn't.
Right.
Like literally, there's no sound from a microphone.
Yeah.
So they just need to scrap it. I mean,
do.
something. It's
Or pull her
stupid.
from commentary for these matches. I don't like Renee. You can due to your inability to be unbiased, we're removing you from this match.
Yeah.
Just take her off commentary for this match. You know, Corey and Cole could do a match by
So I
themselves.
say B minus just for the commentary.
Okay. We haven't talked about the match though yet. All we talked about is the
I don't care.
commentary.
The commentary brings it down.
At one point, Dean was taking a beating, and he tries to get Seth to stop by offering the fist.
That was kind of cool.
He's like, "Come on, fist me, bro."
Yeah.
But
He was
Seth,
like, "Come on, shut up!
Yeah.
Come on!"
Right.
I love that.
Seth doesn't fall for it. He punches Dean in the face and punishes him some more. He really gets pissed off.
Yeah.
And then he tells Ambrose, "I never wanted this. You made me do this. You piece of shit."
Does he say that?
Yeah.
And we hear it.
No, they bleeped it.
Oh, they bleeped it. Okay.
Yeah. Seth goes for the curb stomp, but Dean hits the dirty deeds and pins Seth for the win to become the new Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah. Clean.
I mean, he can't lose his first match as a heel.
Heel.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you just can't.
Yeah.
So, Dean wins. He's the new champ.
So again, I'll stay at a B minus.
B minus. All right, cool.
Again, another long match. We've seen it a million times. No
Yeah.
great spots. There's nothing.
Right.
No stipulation.
And again, the crowd was chanting, "This is boring." But I blame the fact that this, just these pay-per-views are so fucking long. You're
yeah.
sitting there for so long. You're going
Right.
to be bored.
Yep.
So for the main event, we have Becky versus Charlotte versus Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship in a TLC match. Oh, baby. Lots of chair shots, lots of kendo stick shots, and hard shots. They did not hold back.
They didn't.
Which I was very impressed with because before that, they were kind of holding back, but they were like, fuck it, we're the main event. We have to really lay into these, chair shots and kendo stick shots.
Right.
It was very nice. Just going to, rattle off some spots here. Asuka flipped Becky off the second rope and onto a ladder. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Again, didn't hold hard landing
Yeah.
on that ladder. Ouch.
Yep. Charlotte was climbing the ladder at one point, but Asuka powerbombed Charlotte onto a table that was propped up in the corner.
Yeah.
And it barely broke. It broke at the bottom part.
Well, they did it too low.
Yeah.
but still great.
Right. Charlotte did her moonsault off the top rope onto Becky and Asuka outside the ring. Becky then laid Charlotte and Asuka on the German announce table. She then climbed the second rung of a ladder and jumped off for a leg drop. Asuka moved, but then Becky landed her ass right on Charlotte's ribs. Holy crap. I mean, that was an amazing spot, but Charlotte at one right after that said, "Oh, fuck," and they bleeped it. You could see she was saying fuck.
I mean, literally her stomach took the entire blow. Like her middle area. She literally landed ass on her middle area.
Yeah.
That couldn't have felt good.
No.
With a flat table.
Yeah.
That kind of didn't break right away.
Right.
It was like absorbed break. It was one of those.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
So, but she continued for the rest of the match, so good for her.
we're going to hear about a broken rib or sternum or something.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Right. Charlotte spears Asuka through the barricade.
Like hard.
Very hard.
Oh, man.
She also later hit a senton bomb off the top rope onto Becky through a table outside the ring.
Yep.
Like, good Lord.
Wow.
Becky and Charlotte at the end were fighting on top of the ladder, but then out comes Ronda Rousey. She gets in the ring and pushes them off.
Yep.
They fall. They hit the top rope and fall down, roll out of the ring.
Yeah.
Asuka wakes up from her nap, climbs the ladder.
Quickly climbs a ladder.
And
remembers how to climb a ladder quickly.
Yes. And Asuka grabs the title.
Yeah.
And knew. They waited. It was, let's see, 8 months. 8 months too late. But, whatever.
Yeah.
Again, I really wanted Becky to
over a
keep
year,
it.
right, since her debut.
Right, I know, but like I'm saying, like, could have been at WrestleMania. Should have been at WrestleMania.
Should have been, yeah.
So now I guess she has another undefeated streak going, right? Because,
one.
well, yeah, I guess.
I don't remember her last match.
Well, she won a match to get into this match.
2. Again.
Oh, and she beat Charlotte on SmackDown. 3.
She did?
DQ.
3.
Undefeated streak is back.
3 in a row.
Charlotte will break it again at WrestleMania. It'll be
3 in a
great.
row. Again, I think this was smart to let Becky drop it so she can go into the Rumble, win it, and then challenge Rousey.
I get it.
She has to.
I get
This
it.
is like a Stone Cold Rumble or a Shawn Michaels Rumble
Yeah.
or a Rock Rumble or a Lesnar Rumble
Yeah.
or a Cena Rumble
Well.
where you're like, well, but the one he won in
Yeah,
Madison Square
I know,
Garden.
yeah.
We were all hoping, like we were like, well, we didn't know he was coming back that
didn't
quick.
know.
But once he came out, you're like, okay, he's winning this Rumble.
Yeah.
Batista's Rumble. Like there were a lot of Rumbles.
Wait, which Batista Rumble?
Well, the first one.
The last one?
No, not the last
the
one.
last one.
But I'm just saying, like, we know
Oh, yeah.
who's going to win, and that's okay.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck this up.
Yeah.
Don't fuck it up! I'll be so pissed if they fuck this up. More than Seth and Drew.
Sure. Of course. Well, of course, because this should be the main event of Mania.
Yeah.
Ronda versus Becky.
100%. In a no DQ match, and let whoever the fuck wants to jump into this match, jump into this match in a way, in a small way.
No,
you know what I mean?
small way, yeah.
You don't want to mess up what could be a great match.
Right. But again, I think, so like, if it's Ronda and Becky one-on-one at Mania, which it should be for the main event,
Yeah.
like if Asuka has the title by then, maybe she drops it by then, because Charlotte always has to have a match at Mania. Charlotte always has to have a premier match at Mania. So maybe they will do Asuka Charlotte again, because there's no one else on SmackDown that can have that.
Well, like you said earlier,
caliber
or
match.
the triple threat, but
They
I
could
wouldn't see
bring
that.
they could bring Ember Moon there to SmackDown,
Right.
and have a triple threat. But Charlotte has to be in the title match.
Maybe Charlotte. Didn't they do like a throw the rest of the women in a match last year?
Well, there's a battle royal. They're not going to put Charlotte in a battle royal. No fucking way.
She wins a battle royal.
No way. No way, man. They have to have a match for her.
Yeah.
I'm just with their thinking. I don't really care, but I
think winning a battle royal on an off year wouldn't be the end of the world.
in a pre-show.
That-
It was a pre-show. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
no,
But,
it's like, listen, Charlotte, sorry,
yeah,
but you don't have the name recognition of a Ronda Rousey or the draw of a Becky right now. Mm-hmm. And you just fought Asuka last year.
I'm telling you, she will. They'll do Asuka Charlotte 2. That's my guess right
Who
now.
wins? Quick prediction.
Who gives a fuck?
Give me one.
Asuka this time? If she's the champ, let her fucking be the champ.
So, like, she retains, yeah. So they're little in their little.
They'll
feud.
be stupid because Asuka should have won. They could have done it. They could have done Charlotte Asuka too, with Charlotte winning at the next WrestleMania. Like Asuka beats her early this year in April, and then she keeps this undefeated. Well, then you never have the Becky thing, but so it's hard to say.
Yeah,
but
we'll see what they do.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, that was the last match. What were we at? A B or
we were at
B?
a solid B or B minus. We're at a B minus.
No,
I think
we're at
this
a
will
B.
push it right to an A.
An A minus.
A minus. I'll take that.
Okay.
Yeah, one letter.
But
grade.
hey, an A for a WWE pay-per-view?
Yeah, TLC even.
TLC?
Which usually is it sucks.
Was not expecting this. Not at all. Especially with 12 matches.
Yeah.
You know? And most of the matches were good.
Yeah.
So bravo, WWE. You ended the year well.
And I also guaranteed something about this pay-per-view.
What was that? Oh, that Ronda would win. Well, we all knew Ronda would win. Yeah.
And new.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view prediction champion. And honestly, back where it belongs. On the waist of the GOAT. Thank you very much.
Well, at least
This
he doesn't
is
care.
mine.
At least you don't care about this stuff, right? You said it so many times that you don't care.
Let me tell you something. This, I'll call it Goldie.
Oh, we're out of
This
time.
belt
I got to go to work.
is mine.
Oh, I got to go to work really
and it
bad.
is the greatest thing
Yeah.
going in
I'll tell you
professional wrestling today.
Do this as long as you want.
Okay.
I'm going to go to work.
Okay.
And then
Hit send.
take care of all this.
And it'll just put it on every site where it's supposed to go.
Yeah,
every
sure.
Patreon
Yeah.
site.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, like I said, Eric would be horrible, like he usually is.
Well,
he
Eric-
goes on his runs every couple of
Eric
years.
wasn't even close.
Wasn't even close.
Yeah.
So it came down to the last match between us, and
Right.
this is mine once again, and I'm not dropping it. Maybe WrestleMania,
Maybe next month.
because that's what 3 months WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That's when you'll be back.
Well, you said Brahm is
that's about when you'll be back.
Sure.
So we'll look forward to me holding this for 3 months. Damn.
I don't know.
So thank you very much.
All right. We'll see you
can
guys
go.
later.
All right.
You can go fuck yourself.
Nope.
Good night.
I'm going to do another 20 minutes of why I love this title.
And goodbye.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Kubler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Always kill
Lashley.